So today we're going to take a look at Google Analytics and how you can use this service to help track your marketing and your website's performance. So I have it, and we're currently taking a look at the analytics account that I've set up for my website, my personal website, which is fairly new and doesn't have a whole lot of interaction on it yet. So, 0 users, 0 sessions, but 0% bounce rate. So I've got that going for me, which is nice. We're going to take a look at some of the functions here to see how you can use it to figure out what you can fix or what you can change. For instance, there's a couple different functions you can use that basically track a certain visitor's path through your website. If you want to do something like so, goals is something that you can use to determine whether or not somebody is getting where you want them to go. So if you have a marketing campaign set up to sell a product and you've sent out a marketing campaign email blast, one of the ways that you can track how successful that is by going to goal setup here, and they have some templates here you can use. For instance, revenue, make a payment. And if you want to do that, you just do that, make a payment. And my website actually doesn't have e-commerce set up on it. But what you would essentially do after this, for instance, you got destination. That's that's the goal. You want to make them to make it to the thank you for placing your order page. You would go here and type in the URL for your thank you for placing your order page that automatically comes up after they go through e-commerce. You can also set here whether or not, now it's going to bark at me because I don't have that set up in there, but here, for instance, if you weren't doing make a payment and if you were doing something else, you could assign a revenue value based on the actual action that they take. And also, this one is probably my favorite aspect of this function in analytics, is that you can come up with a path. And so you would have step 1 would be the landing page or the URL that the main link in your marketing campaign email leads to. And then you would set up step 2. The next step that you want them to take is adding that to the cart. So it would take them to the cart. And then step 3 would be the payment information page. And step 4 would be the confirmation page. Step 5 would be the thank you, the goal page, the thank you for placing your order and adding to my gross profits, I guess. We've got a funnel here, and we'll just go ahead and click save. So now we can take a look at this. I'm sorry, that's just going to edit it again. So if we go back to conversions and goals and funnel visualization, again, not a whole lot of data here, but it'll show you how many people came from outside and made it to your homepage. And then the number and the percentage of who proceeded to the next step of your funnel. And then repeated there for the portfolio page. And it adds make a payment at the bottom, which is just the last step in the funnel, basically. And this is very, very useful. So if you're running a marketing campaign for a project, you can directly see how many people responded to your email by clicking the link. And not everyone's going to do that. So that's an important first step. If not a whole lot of people are getting to step 1 in your funnel, that might be the time to reassess your marketing campaign email and the copy associated with that. But let's say, against all odds, that 100% of people who you sent your email to, they make it to the homepage. Then you can see how many people are interested in going to the next step of your funnel. Now, I've just done this. I've just picked random pages from my website. And if you had an e-commerce set up, your landing page could have links to add items to cart and make it really easy on the people there. Just have it all on the same page. And so you can see how effective your landing page is at getting people to do that. Sometimes the product isn't for them. There's going to be a percentage that aren't interested. That's fine. But if no one who was interested enough in your email copy to click on the link for that, if none of those people were interested in actually adding it to cart once they got to your landing page, it's time to take a look at your landing page copy. Alternatively, it may be time to take a look at how logically your landing page is set up. The copy may be fine, but if people can't navigate your website easily or get straight to the next destination you want them to, they may get lost. And you want your web page to be designed well enough that it's really easy for them to just follow through the process. And then let's say they make it to the payment information page. Then you can see how many people lose interest there and don't want to make payment or don't want to pay shipping, or it could be any number of reasons. It's hard to quantify data wise. And then you can also see the total funnel conversion rate. That's down here at the bottom. So you can see a very visual setup here that helps you understand the numbers and helps you know which part of your funnel isn't pulling its weight. So there you can see how to use Google Analytics to analyze your marketing funnel, and how the information that you gain from that is able to inform which part of the funnel needs to be streamlined and fixed.